Pool. McCartneyYears.net is the website you can go to find out more about where Yuri is going to be performing in the near future. But we do know he'll be playing this Friday at Studio Hamilton Place. You can get tickets on Ticketmaster. You can also find out how to get tickets through McCartneyYears.net. It should be a great show running through the catalog of Paul McCartney's fantastic music from over the years. Just before I get you to play a song, Yuri, I'm going to ask you this question because it's one that sort of plagues my mind. I mean, McCartney, obviously a tremendous talent. He's got the ability to create great melody and hooks and all of that, and we know that. Why do you think he's had trouble sort of having that really great success the last 2 or 3 albums? I mean, he hasn't seen that kind of success he's seen before. Goes out on the road and does awesome, plays a lot of old stuff. But why do you think it is that those last couple of albums haven't really, there hasn't been something that's grabbed people?
Well, I think you could compare it to when McCartney started Wings very early on. I think people were just, the Beatles were overshadowing his band. Wings was just really in the early days, in the early 70s, and it wasn't until the mid-70s when really, McCartney was, or the McCartney and rock show really took off. I think, having been to McCartney's concerts himself, people just really want to hear the old stuff.
Yeah.
And people always want to look back when he was touring in the mid '70s. People wanted to hear Beatles.
Right.
In the '80s or towards the latter part of the '80s when he started touring again, people wanted to hear the Beatles and Wings. Because all of a sudden Wings was the past.
He
right?
just can't seem to win. As he moves forward, right?
Yeah, and I mean, he's still playing, and I remember when I saw him at the Orange Arena in Hamburg in Germany in 2003, I believe it was. He said, I'll see you next time. He wants to keep on playing.
Yeah.
And I think, in 5 or maybe even 10 years from now, when hopefully he's still playing, people will want to hear those songs that he wrote today.
Right.
So I think it's always, we're always looking in the past like, oh, those good old days.
Right. Yeah, the classic songs. The ones that we know so well, right?
Yeah. I mean, even, some of the songs that he wrote recently, they're catchy tunes, and the one that he wrote for the iPod was really good,
right.
And it's really a matter of people always wanting to look back to the good old days, and I think a lot of the songs that he wrote and still writes are classics.
Right, they just haven't been discovered yet.
Yes,
classics that haven't been discovered. I've got to say that he's a tremendous talent for all these many years. The song "Put It There," which was sort of a minor hit in the early '90s, that was just a great song.
Yeah,
I just love that song, and it didn't sort of catch on fire. I don't know how many people know this, but tonight on American Idol, the kids are all singing McCartney-Lennon songs.
Yes.
So we'll see how the kids do it. But Yuri's going to do a fine job here for us. Yuri Poole, McCartneyYears.net is the website. He's going to take us out with Yesterday, a classic from Paul McCartney. Go ahead, Yuri Poole.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Woo! Nice job. Excellent. That is Yuri Pool. And yesterday, the McCartney Years coming to Studio Hamilton Place this Friday night. And I got to ask you one more question, Yuri. Favorite song to do on the show? You must have one. I mean, I'm pretty sure it changes over time, but what's your favorite right now?
I love the Wings stuff that we do, as well as the Beatles. I would say one of my favorite songs to do Wings is Silly Love Songs, and Penny Lane is still one of my favorites.
Penny Lane, beautiful song.
We played actually in Penny Lane a number of years ago.
Oh, very cool.
Near the firehouse and the barbershop. It's a great place. Penny Lane definitely is
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
You'll be able to hear it all this Friday night. You can get tickets at McCartneyYears.net or go to Ticketmaster. In fact, if you're really fast on the draw with your phone finger right now, we've got 2 pair of tickets to give away for this Friday show if you want to see the McCartney Years rock show, Canada's premier Paul McCartney tribute. 2 sets of tickets to give away. The first 2 callers through 905-645-3200, pound 820 on the Bell Mobility. First 2 through will get themselves a pair of tickets for this Friday night show. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you, your wife Shayna and Julian, for being so good. And now you can take them out for some Swedish meatballs at IKEA. Oh, very good. All right. Yuri Pool, McCartneyYears.net is the website. Thanks, guys.